Alright, Xanthil, let's go see the Admiral. Greetings, Dekumon. Admiral Bluffstrom awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes, you shall. And not much here. Hey, Merlvib. Ah, Dekumon, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. Sure. Oh, I'm level 17 now. Very nice. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business then. The Laminson Envoy. I'll get a wind-up airship out of this. An envoy, huh? I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. No, I'm not skipping this cutscene. The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardships, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano. Oh. A memorial service, huh? Definitely is understandable. And I could also see why you want the other cities to do it. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. Oh, freedom! We're out of this city. We're out of this region finally. Oh, thank goodness. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Say it. Oh, come on, like I was gonna say no. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation, to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A grueling journey to be sure, were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. That's right, we're getting airship travel. An airship pass, to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Battaron for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when births were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds restoring the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in this opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Probably Y'shtola, perhaps? Aye, Dekumon, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Now get the hell out of here. On behalf of Limsa Laminsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Lady, you don't know the half of it. I promise you don't know the half of it at this point. Check it out, Battaron! I got an airship pass! I'm getting out of this horrible city! No more fish stink for me! Wait, what? You get the hell out of here! You bastard! Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? Personal bleeding envoy? Holy cow! So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance. Bugger me. I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody high. I'm proud of you, lad. Thinking how far you come. Why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to my eye. That ain't the ale talking either. Well, not just the ale at any rate. Oh, you already sauced on the job again. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Of course, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on an airship pass. The whole of Eorzea is laid out before you, like a fair maid on a feather bed. Ooh, that's an interesting that's an interesting simile there, good sir. And she's a big girl too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think us Lamentions are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ul'dah. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense sets foot. Except you, of course. I'm sure you'll be all over the place. But you're an adventurer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. No sir, you got lots of quests to do, lots of them. There's a heap of troubles what plagues every nation, see? Tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and infighting. Beastmen and their goddamn primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later, you're bound to walk into it. Head first too, won't you? But I'll wager there's bugger all out there you can't handle. Something tells me you're gonna be just fine. Realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folks are beginning to recover from the beating the Calamity dealt 'em. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. 'Tis the perfect time for a adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? What am I waiting for? Well, apparently I'm just waiting for a loading screen. Time to head to the airship landing, and that means the lift attendant over here. Take to the airship landing. Yes, please. Nice tiny little area. Nothing really special here. Lenovo, huh? Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Dekumon Let's Play, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, sir. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? I believe I will. I'll take the gangplank. Now granted, you will use the airships very, very few times in this game, and that's solely because of the Aetheryte system. I mean, without the Aetherytes, yes, you'd be using these all the time, but because we have Aetherytes, attention all passengers, the airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Yeah, without the Aetherytes, these would be much more prevalent in getting around, but because we have the Aetherytes, these are just nice to have for, you know, the average person who doesn't have, you know, ass loads of gil by the time you get to this point, or at least some semblance of ass loads of gil. I definitely do not have ass loads of gil yet. Oh, this thing is a little worrisome, but hey, off we go to adventure. Oh, hey Stola, hey guys. Wave us off, and where are you going? Good fortune to you, Dekumon. Oh, no, I'm not skipping cutscene. The day will come when your name means the same as Eero to the folk of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal. And bring back some grog too, man. I gotta restock this place. We're off. We're off. We're loose. We're free. We're out of the city. We're, oh, that's, that is not Castrum Occidens. That is not one of our airships. Nope. Ah, it's finally time to meet the Empire. Took long enough. Oh. You're an intimidating looking figure. Interesting. Oh, we got 4 of these. Holy cow. Holy judge armor.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking.
And then you pissed off something.
Eorzea would soon be
Oh, that's a big something you pissed off.
we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price.
He took the whole airship with him.
The flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Damn, that's an imposing dragon there. That guy's huge. But then again, they said they killed him, so.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
That's right. We had the Silver Lake fight, which happens before 1.0, and then there was 1.0.
For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Yep.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
I wouldn't.
It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core.
That place isn't that bad, man. Really isn't.
Yet it must be saved.
I feel some like conquistador levels of twisting logic to try and make yourself sound like the heroes here.
Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
Yeah, there's some serious colonization vibes going on here, like Manifest Destiny sort of shit.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Lord Van Balzar, huh? So that's the big guy. The hell is that? What are you guys hauling around? Whatever it is, it's big.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Oh yeah, definitely an evil empire. Definitely better geared up than we are.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartener. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
Don't shoot me, dude. don't shoot him. He didn't.
My lord!
He's not doubting you. He's just like trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Please call me Nero.
Nero.
Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Othard. Never heard of it.
Alamigo, my lord.
An Alamigo. 2 more areas we have yet to run into.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
Codename Hummingway?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Okay, who or what is Frumentarium? Although I think this boy be fucked. Oh, yep, he Bloodless carnage, but still very much dead.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
Most displeased indeed.
At once, my lord.
Oh, that is some cool looking armor.
And soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Okay, who's Garland? So many name drops of characters we have yet to meet, or places we have yet to go. Ah, oh, look at this place. This is very pretty. I love Gridania. New Gridania specifically, this section. But Gridania is a very, very different thing from Limsa. If Limsa was anything, it was all about the water, the ocean. Gridania is all about the earth. They're a huge forested area. There we are. As I was saying, Gridania is mostly, it's raining out. Of course it is. Gridania is all like major foresting area. Is some swampland, but mostly it's just a big old forest. Arrivals attendant. You must be the envoy from Limsa Laminsa. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. Leave the landing area, yes. Serpent Honor Guard, huh? Greetings, good sir. You are the Laminsan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the Elder Seedseer awaits. I could do that, but first things first, I need to do a bit of wandering. After all, there's probably a buttload of Aetherites around here I have to attune to. Gridania always has such a lovely little rustic feel to it. I love the architecture too. Like, check this out. This is the Leatherworkers Guild, where obviously you will be turning hide into hide-based materials. But I love the architecture. It's just so beautiful. Over here would be the marketplace. It's a big old stretch of area. The smaller huts, I think that's also part of the Leatherworkers Guild. It's got the same symbol on it. This is a good market hall. And check this out. Let's get a good proper view of this. Very nice. Very, very nice. Gotta appreciate the architecture of these guys. They did a good job. Wow. Check this sun out. Yeah, this is where the Botanist Guild is. This is one of the gatherer classes, basically how you harvest plant material. And damn, does this not look like a botanist paradise. And this should be the last shard. Right? I got all of them? Yep, that's all of them. I now have the Blue Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the Airship Landing. Awesome. That makes my life so much easier. But, there we are. A little bit of a loading spike there. You are the Laminsan envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Sure, here's the letter to the Elder. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral Limsa Laminsa. Please come with me. Oh, there's Kane Senna. We remember her from our little flashback. And I really hope the mic's not picking that up. It's loud.
You are the Laminsan envoy.
I am indeed the Laminsan envoy.
An adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
You're still a little stiff, but not quite as stiff as you were in the last cutscene you were in.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kane Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company.
Oh yeah, this is not the first time we've heard mention of the grand companies, but I suppose I should go over what they are. They're basically the military of each of the 3 city-states.
I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
Yeah, I do. I have a message, and I'm gonna tell it to you over this blackout. a remembrance service for the fallen of Cartanu. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon Dalamud would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartanu Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion. And boy, what a shit show that turned out to be! More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but a Yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. It was a really, really bad day. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louisoix may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartanu. That's true. Louisoix is still missing at this point. And so we were left with countless questions and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. Oh, suddenly it's daylight. Hit the day-night cycle change there. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has gone to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity, which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Well, that's good. At least she's not against the idea. Also, it sounds like she's approving of the idea of getting the 3 cities back together. Oh, gotta write a reply. You guys have radios. Why are you still using ink and quill? You know, something about that doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless they're magic radios. Yeah, that's quite possible they're magic radios. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. And if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. Her wolf? Let's file that one away for the future. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. Well, we got one city-state up. Now we gotta head back to the airship landing, and thankfully for us, I went and got all the Aetherite shards, making this a much easier task. Greetings, sir. This is the courier for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Oh, are you not Dekumon Let's Play, the Lamentin envoy? On behalf of all at Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? I sure will, because I have no other way of getting to Ul'dah yet. And off we go again. Board the airship. Yes, yes, please. Yes, please board the airship. Again, I really feel like there's a safety concern on this thing. Like, there's no handrails, there's no place for me to sit. I'm just standing up in the middle of the damn boat. One bit of turbulence, and I'm falling out to my death. Oh, Ul'dah, how I've missed you. Honestly, Ul'dah, I believe, is the grandest of the 3 cities, and also probably the biggest one. Although Limsa is the easiest one to get lost in. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Laminsa. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Flame Honor Guard, huh? Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Ralbond will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the husting strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Prominence. That's probably not a bad idea, but of course, the first thing I need to do is wander around town and hit up all the Aetherites. What the heck have we got going on over here? Oh my, we have a bit of a dancer show going on for the Valentine's Day event. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through here. And while we do so, we shall take a few moments to kind of admire the Ul'dah architecture, which kind of reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, I kind of want to best say is Middle Eastern. What with all the domes and everything. But still, this is a really cool area. Also, the reason I kind of say Middle Eastern is because the ruler of this town actually has the title of Sultan. Or Sultana, since in this case, the current ruler is a adorable little potato girl. And that should be the last Aetherite shard in Ul'dah. Yep, that gives me all of them. Awesome. Yes, I now have Aethernet access to all the gates, which is very handy. Makes my life a lot easier. I can jump back. As you can see, this place has a lot of Aetherites. And trust me, getting these makes getting around Ul'dah infinitely easier. So, first time you're here, just take the 5 to 10 minutes, wander around all 3 maps, because yeah, there's 2 maps, but the one I'm in, the Steps of Thal, actually has this 2nd floor area, and just pick up all the Aetherites, just make your life so much easier. But finally, we can deliver Milvib's other missive to the leaders of Ul'dah. The Lamentin envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Yeah, I suppose. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. Now, I'm sure we're gonna run into Ralbond, but I wonder if we're also gonna beat the Sultana.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
Hey!
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlin says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
I haven't had my chance at the old fishbacks yet, Ralbond. Don't worry. We'll get our chance. I promise you.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Ralban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
No, nor did I come to trade blows, and I did not realize until I've just gotten a good look at you. You have been through the wars, good sir. You know, either that or you were on the wrong end of a meat grinder as a kid, because damn, you have a shit ton of scars on your face. Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Kane's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus son Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsbar to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. Ah, isn't that the way it always goes though, man? Isn't that the way it always goes? An empire, which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. You know, all the kids are fighting amongst themselves to see who's going to be the next emperor. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. 14, roll credits. And their commander, Legatus Gaius van Belser, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the Calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, and alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. Oh, I see. That's right. It's not mentioned yet, but I'm pretty sure the wolf they're talking about is the Legatus. It's Gaius van Belser. I believe his nickname is the Black Wolf. The Garlean stir, and the elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Merlwyb will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go write a letter. Holy shit, your handwriting is atrocious as always. Maybe you should just let me do it. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. Ah, yes, this is our first mention of the Syndicate, which I'll talk about in a little later. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. And with that, you can now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the fee and gill. Yep. Well, I could do that, or I could just use the Aetherites like any normal player in this game.